Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can record 1-bar loop inside a Loopy Pro of a drum track and then to continuously play that in a loop after you recorded it. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, this is something that I received as a question a couple of times, so I thought it would be good to actually show you one way to achieve that using actually a Digistix2 in this case. So I've just created a new project inside the Loopy Pro. As you can see, we are in the mixer view. We're going to click and hold here so that we can delete that particular channel. Don't need that input. Now we're going to go in edit mode. We are going to remove this row. And we're going also to remove all the different columns. And I'm going to keep only one column because that is what I only need to actually show you the tutorial. Next, I exit the edit mode, bring up the mixer mode, click on the plus at the bottom here, right? Then click where it says here, add audio unit input. Then we search and we search for Digistix and we select Digistix2. And as you can see, it has been loaded there. Now we click on it, we double click on the bar, on the top bar, the header bar, to maximize it, and we sync it to the host. And actually should pay attention, actually, the metronome is on, so we'll do also a tick as it is playing. Next here, I want you for you to pay attention that it has a recording mode, and this is what we are going to use through audio unit parameters. Okay, and let's scroll. Let's maximize the window a little bit more, like so, and then let's scroll a little bit like so. Okay, perfect. So now we can see the steps here. For the pattern that we are recording, we can see when the recording mode is activated here, and then you can also see activity here on the different pads. And of course, you can bring up the keyboard here and use the keyboard as well. Or indeed, you can also use MIDI events or a MIDI controller if you have it connected. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to configure this clip here so that when it begins record, it will actually set the recording mode inside the ear of Digistix2 to on. And when it finishes recording that bar, it will stop, but it will continue in a loop. So this is quite simple to do for a clip if it is audio, but when it comes to MIDI, actually is not so simple. I'm also going to mute this, so because it will be recording what comes from Digistix2. You don't have to, but that is how I configured it for the purposes of the tutorial, so I don't need to hear Digistix2 and also the clip playing after the bar has been recorded. So there are two ways to configure these. I'm going after in follow-up actions. So I click on edit, I click on the clip, and then I'm going to scroll down where it says follow actions. I click on that, where it says begin record. So when it begins recording, what I want to do is to actually do something with AU parameter. So I type AU to search for no, I selected the wrong one, so do that again. Okay, so AU, okay, scroll down, adjust audio unit parameter, there you are. Target, we select Digistix2. Now it shows you a long list of parameters, but you can search. So let's start to search for recording, REC, and you can find a parameter called record mode. So look, you click on it to select it, then as an action we say assign value and we turn it on, so the recording will commence. Now when you finished recording, we have another action, so we search again for AU, we scroll down, adjust audio unit parameter again, as a target Digistix2, we search for that record mode parameter, there you are, and then we set it to value 0, assign a value 0. So in summary, we have two follow action. The first one will be triggered when the recording starts, which is this one, and it will turn on the recording mode. and the second one will be actioned when finished recording, which will turn off and set to 0 the recording mode of Digistix. Okay, next what I want to do is to give also a count in. So I'm going to where it says recording setting, I'm going to click override, count in. I'm going to select custom, so it will wait for a list, or it will quantize to 1 bar before it starts recording, of course. Now we exit the edit mode and we need to set the tempo. So we click up here, click on 120, click enter. So we have set 120, 1 bar. Okay. Now if I click play, what you hear is the metronome here of Digistix, not metronome of Loopy Pro. Indeed, if I disable it and I play again, you don't hear anything anymore. Okay, I like to leave it there. Okay, so next what I'm going to do, click play. I have the metronome, and then what I'm going to show you is I'm going to click on the clip. It will start recording. When it starts recording, you can see the red here coming on for the recording mode. It will record for a bar, and then it will stop and it will go back to white. Okay. Okay, and of course, if you miss some, you can still click and create your step, or you can re-record as well. But the important thing, as you have seen, is that it records. And let me show you again, click and move away to delete the clip. If I click record again, let me disable the metronome now, like so. If I click again, let's scroll down so you can see the recording mode. If I click again the clip, red, then after 1 bar, it becomes white, and then it goes into a loop because the playing is still active from here, and therefore it keeps playing that particular loop of 1 bar. Of course, that is based on the settings here of the project, which you can change, and you can change also the setting at clip level. And you can continue like so, you can make it your own. So this is a nice way to actually create, your drum machine triggered by MIDI events, and you can record 1 bar, 2 bar, whatever you like, and then after that first recording will go into a loop, and of course it will be also recorded into your clip if that is what you desire to do. But again, through the different parameters and options that you have in Loopy Pro, you can change that configuration. So hopefully this gives you a starting point from where then you can continue to use this method within your music creation. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Bye.